Another application of linear functions is perimeter. And so as a reminder, the formula for perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So that's obviously, if the figure has 4 sides, it's the perimeter of a rectangle or a square. So the length of a rectangular corral is 2 feet more than 3 times the width. So now we're going to go back to, I typically start with whatever is mentioned here. So I would say that W is the width. And then we're going to write our length in relationship to the W. So if the length is, so the length equals 2 feet more than 3 times the width. So if it was just 3 times the width, that would be 3W, but 2 feet more than that would be plus 2. Now it says the corral is situated such that one of its shorter sides is adjacent to a barn and does not require fencing. So really what we're looking at is we have a barn. I know I'm a great artist. We have a barn, and next to that we've got a fence, but there's really just the 3 sides of the fence. So this side and this side are the longer sides, which would be the 3W plus 2. So this is 3W plus 2, and this is 3W plus 2, and then the shorter side would be W. So this is what we're dealing with. So we know with these 3 sides, we've got 774 feet. So I can use this formula here, or since I've already drawn the picture, I can just say that there's 2 3W plus 2's, and there's 1W, and together when I add them up, I get 774. So then when I solve, I'm going to end up solving for width, but now I'm going to have to give both of those solutions. But let's go ahead and solve this. So 2 times 3W is 6W, 2 times 2 is 4, plus W equals 774, so all I did was distribute that 2. I'm going to combine like terms on the left, so 6W plus W is 7W plus 4 equals 774. I'm going to subtract 4 to get 7W equals 770. When I divide by 7, I'm going to get that W equals 110. Now remember that the question says, what are the dimensions of the corral? So I'm going to say that the width equals 110 feet, and the length, because I need to give both because they asked for the dimensions, I'm going to have to plug it back in here. So 3 times 110, I don't really have room for that, let's put it up here. 3 times 110 plus 2, which is 330 plus 2, which is 332 feet. Remember, you can always plug it back in and make sure that it works. I've already done that so that I know that it does. So it's 332 for the 2 lengths, and then the width is just 110. Go ahead and try that second one and see how you did. So the length of Karen's living room is 2 feet longer than the width. So again, it's saying in relationship to the width. So again, I'm going to say W is width, and the length is 2 feet longer. So W plus 2 equals length. And now I'm going to set up my equation. This one is a full perimeter because it's all 4 sides of the room. So 2 times the length plus 2 times the width equals 80. And now I can solve. Distribute, so I get 2W plus 4 plus 2W equals 80. Combine like terms on the left side of the wall, so 2W and 2W together is 4W. I can subtract the 4 because I'm trying to isolate the W, so I start on the side with the W but furthest away. I'm undoing plus 4 by subtracting 4. This gives me 4W equals 76. And then when I divide by 4 on each side, I get W is 19. So the length and the width, I know that the width is 19 feet, and that the length is 2 feet more than that, so 19 plus 2 equals 21, so the length is 21 feet. So those are the dimensions.